from Computer Explorers with Deb and BJ, and I'm at the Word of Mouth Seminars in New York City, and today one of our speakers was Ramon DeLeon from Domino's, and I was so impressed, and I want to be just like Ramon when I grow up. And BJ's going to ask him a few questions, and he'll tell you what he had to speak about.
Well, Robin, tell us why. Now he's a franchisee, and he's got 6 locations in the Chicago area. Okay, and he does an awesome job with
tools of social media.
Right, using social media to engage his customers. So, tell me, you're a franchisee, and you're in Raleigh, Durham.
And actually, I'm in Guilford County and
In North Carolina.
Yes.
So you're a franchisee. So tell me why you want to be like him.
Okay, well,
You're going to make him cry.
it's just his social marketing. He is just out there and he is engaging with the customers. It sounds like 24/7. When he described it, it wasn't as much time consuming. But to be engaged with all these people, and he's on Twitter and he's doing videos. He's got so much engagement going on, and he's with the customers, and I was just really impressed with. Yeah. and it's just going like gangbusters. It sounds like
Social media on steroids, I
Yes,
some people call it.
Right. Okay, so you have these 6 locations in Chicago,
Yep.
and you have all these customers that, and so you saw this opportunity online to engage with these folks, and so how important is it for you in using technology to grow your business? How important is that?
It's a powerful tool because I understood the power of the tools of social media before that word existed. You saw the examples that I used about AOL Instant Messenger, or about the fact that we launched online ordering in Chicago 7 years before Domino's corporate. So that really put me in the playing field, I don't want to say alone, but ahead of the pack. Because you got to realize we're selling Domino's pizza in one of the pizza capitals in the world, Chicago, downtown Chicago. So when people typically think Chicago and you're like, I'm going to have pizza, you're not thinking Domino's. So where I wanted to stay ahead of the game, ahead of the pack, is be one, constantly talking about pizza, providing real, honest, face-to-face communication with our customers, allowing our customers to love us and love our customers.
so quick too.
and just really having fun, showing that there is a personality behind the logo. There are real people behind the counter that care about you and that absolutely love you. And now sometimes people say, how could you say that or be so open about that? If anybody has a spouse or significant other, you will know what I'm talking about with the value of letting them know that you love them. And the Supergenius here today allowed me the opportunity to share those experiences. And you saw customers sending us video thank yous. You saw the tweet streams. You saw
like they knew you personally.
They do.
That was what was coming back from it. It was like they personally knew you.
So you have all these employees, many part-timers working at these locations. How do you impart this vision to them within your group of locations? How do you impart that to them on a regular basis so that the online experience that you're creating in the virtual realm, when they walk in the store, they don't get something totally different?
Exactly.
How do you do that?
Well, one, you have to communicate it. So we have posters posted in the stores in different parts, reaffirming that message that without customers, we wouldn't exist. And that's why I like to also have photos in the stores of customers enjoying our pizzas. Because with the online ordering and with the way sometimes orders come in, we're like, I don't want to say we're mass producing, but in a way we're a production line of pizza, and we really forget that there's actually somebody that's going to open up the box and eat it. So I empower our frontline staff to do whatever they possibly have to do to wow the customers. And wowing the customers might be a cliche or something, but I really want to get the customers addicted to the Domino's pizza experience, so that the day they go someplace else and they get it cheaper or they get it different, they'll have a void that'll say, it just wasn't the same.
Right.
And then just empowering people.
Right. Okay, so you were just sharing with us a minute ago about you went to Times Square last night.
Yes.
Here in New York, and you had heard about Tasty Delight.
Yes, I did.
And
somebody blogged about it.
And maybe you can show us your pictures.
Yeah. What I did is that I knew that I wasn't that far from Times Square, and whenever I come to New York, I love to have chopped salad. So there's two things I wanted to do. Is I wanted to go to Tasty Delight, because I wanted to check in on Foursquare, and the second thing I wanted to do is I wanted to get a chopped salad. So I passed the chopped salad place first because I was going to eat backwards. Like I had dessert first. So then what I did is,
My kind
and I
of
was
guy.
able to find it once I got into Times Square. Using Foursquare, I was able to see the address where the location was at. Took me right to it.
And they had a nearby special.
It had a nearby special, which I thought was really cool. And then I went on there, and actually I made a video that I haven't posted yet of how I checked in.
Nice.
And I was going to follow that video inside the store, but I wasn't sure how receptive the guys behind the counter were going to be with a what. Now if I would have did it, you would have just, both of you guys would have been on the floor saying, "I can't believe it," and thank you. But it was really cool. Not only that, what I did is I got a picture that I'm going to share later. It's of this was a regular, and it was a swirl between French vanilla and I think Dutch chocolate, or something chocolate with chocolate chips on it. And I saved $1.50, so it was like $3.89. I'm in Times Square. What could you get for $3.89 plus a great experience? So this was like really. So
did
really,
the guys
really cool.
behind the counter, did they look at you odd when you said, "Hey, I'm checking in on Foursquare, give me my deal"? What did they say?
At first he didn't hear me. So because you had a packed house and the lobby is kind of small. So I was thinking, am I wrong or something? Did it have to expire? But then he saw it and he's like, "Oh no." He said, "Great." He said, "Thanks for stopping by. We love it when people
Right.
do this."
So the online experience, you got a consistent
Exactly.
experience in the location.
Now there was other people in the store that were like, "Well," because they could see the register where it comes out discount 50, and other people were like, "Hey, well, what's going on?" I mean, but then again,
You need to
that
get
was my list.
involved. You need to get involved. This is what social media is all about. Word of
So then
mouth.
now they're saying, "Well,
It
what's
pays.
Foursquare?"
Exactly.
What is that? How do I get that?
Exactly. So you got to get yourself a sign in the window or something.
We're working on it.
But it was a lot of fun. It made, like I try and make ordering pizza fun. This made ordering and enjoying Tasty Delight fun. And I'll have to do it again and recommend it to other people that I know that are either in New York City, Manhattan, or come visit.
Great. Well, it has been really great talking with you. Really appreciate your time. Great session today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robin, for talking with us here. And so we're going to continue this later on at Tweet Up. And so we'll see you here in just a few minutes. Again, thank you, and it's been great.
Now I'm going to show you how I end up my videos.
Uh-oh.
When I say world live from Supergenius here in New York City at Chelsea Piers. You have BJ, Robin, and myself.
And me.
All three of us are out of here.